You guys are so busy hating that you missed the entire point of the series. I was never mad at T-Pain. Let's get that straight. First of all, I was never mad at T-Pain. T-Pain's name is on the competition. T-Pain announced the winners, which is why I came for T-Pain. But I was never mad at T-Pain. The point of the series was to let you guys know that 2 Loss never sent our submission to T-Pain. Therefore, we cannot win or lose if he never seen it. And I'm sorry. It's my bad that I even came on here in the first place and said anything, because why would a bunch of haters and losers want me to elevate in my life? Why would you guys want that for me? And if you're wondering why, the camera...
As you may have guessed it, yes, we have another one here who don't want to get no job, don't want to get no nothing, just wants to get supported by the people on the TikTok land. But anyway, what's up, Neighborhood? And welcome back once again to the Just Casing brand. I am your homegirl, I'm your tia, I'm your prima, I'm your cousin, I'm your friend, I'm whatever you need me to be down here at the Just Casing brand. What I want you to do, just comment your thoughts down below. Just comment your thoughts down below at this point, because I don't know what this girl is doing. I don't know what she is doing. I tuned into her. I learned about her recently, and since last year, she been asking for handouts and all kind of stuff, and she done got her a man. I just want to hear your thoughts. I just want to hear what you have to say. So go ahead, comment your thoughts. Hit that notification bell so that you catch me every time that I come on, and subscribe to the channel. And girl, let's just get into it.
The proposal by Vanessa. T-Pain was having a competition for independent artists.
What's good, people? It's your homeboy T-Pain, and I am here to tell you about Collab for the Crown.
Okay.
We already decided to enter the competition before we ever got to Water Walk. We were already entering the competition, guys.
We didn't know how we was going to do it. We just knew we had to enter. And after Vanessa gave us the proposal, we was like, bet.
That's how we gonna do it.
That's how we gonna do it.
Our biggest concern was not staying in a hotel anymore. We were trying to get in an apartment. We had applied for apartments. We had been denied. It had not worked. So now that we have been given the opportunity to be in an apartment, and for free at that, they gave us the open opportunity to
green light
to invest into ourselves. So that is what we did.
What it sounds like already is that they did a mistake. I'm gonna say a common mistake that I know I've done before, especially when I was younger. Now, they're 27 and 30, but in my early 30s, in my early 20s, I didn't really know how to like maintain money and budget money and pay bills and stuff like that. So what I would do, I'd be like, okay, well, I paid all of my bills for this month. Now I can just spend all of my money this month that I have left over. And next month, I'll just pay my bills with next month's check, not realizing the goal is really to get a month behind. So I'm paying my bills for next month, this month. That's the goal. And you don't necessarily have free money, because each one of your checks, whether you have, I was always on like bi-weekly pay. Each one of your checks should be designated to a little bit of everything. Well, in my world, a little bit of everything for your household, rent, utilities and stuff. Because one check, if I'm paying all of my bills out of one check, or all of my rent out of one check or something, it's just not going to work for me. So I didn't know that at the time. And I feel like that's what they doing too.
If you don't bet on yourself, who are you going to bet on?
Did y'all listen to Cat Williams when
Did
he
y'all
said
hear
it?
Cat Williams?
He said he had $25,000 and he spent $22,000. Enough said.
Like, that's it.
No.
That's it. I don't regret it.
We don't regret nothing.
We regret nothing.
To be fair, in our mind, we were moving into our apartment and we were going to be in there for at least a month.
Fact.
That would give us enough time to get the money back to pay rent again on the 1st. That is the only reason why.
See what I said? See, they ain't got no good financial plan right here. No good financial plan. And mind you, we're at the beginning of these two in their journey. She'll kind of introduce who she is, but her name is B Savage, and she is a social media influencer. She does have one child, and this is her boyfriend, Javi or Javi. This is not the father of her child. She doesn't discuss the father of her child. I'm going to avoid bringing her child on here, but her child, she's a single mother. So these two entered into the T-Pain competition. They put everything they had on the line to enter into this competition. The money, $33,000. is not enough to sustain a lifestyle, but for some reason these two are under the impression that it is. However, this is not B Savage's first rodeo. This ain't her first time doing what we are about to watch her do. If you have something to say it in the comments, because I can't wait to hear it.
We green lighted to invest into the music video, and it has a cash prize. It's cash prize
Cash
to
money.
the winner.
It's an opportunity for independent artists to win $33,000.
Money.
That's a win-win. A win is a win.
It's a win.
A win is a
A win
win.
is a win. Now y'all see why Vanessa going back on her word is such a big deal.
She fucked us, bro.
She fucked us.
She fucked us, bro.
She fucked us.
And we take responsibility.
And that's supposed to be like some sort of management person they have. Again, I do not understand why these social media people, why these influencers end up jumping into the deep end of getting managers or getting people to help that they expect to make all these things happen for them that they can't make happen for themselves, because you're kind of in the same lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not up there yet, so you don't necessarily need to be hiring people yet.
On doing what we did,
Absolutely.
but we would not have moved and done anything or moved differently if Vanessa did not come to propose her offer. We wouldn't even be in this situation.
Wouldn't even.
So there you go. That's why
Fuck it.
we overrated.
Now we're going to go back to before she even met him.
I think I almost got on some Jeffrey Dahmer type shit. Like,
Okay, tell us what happened, girl.
I'm pretty sure I almost got, and y'all know I've been looking for a place.
Mm-hmm.
And like, when I sat down today and I went through everything, nothing made sense.
Okay.
Nothing made sense. So I'ma just, y'all let me know, man, because this is crazy.
She gives me Summer
All right,
Walker vibe.
so y'all know I've been trying to get an apartment, and
Oh,
this
the
is
fuck?
the ad
Oh.
that I responded to. It was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, clean. You know what I'm saying? They said it was available now, rent for.
I know good and well this is not no $1,400 for a 1 bed, 1 bath. Where is this at? This has got to be what, like Atlanta or something, because $1,400. I could find a place right now here in Kansas City for, I say, good about $850, $900. You ain't gonna be in the best place. You ain't gonna be in the best place, but you're gonna be close to a gas station, a drugstore, a liquor store, a pawn shop, a hair store, and maybe a little mini market. So you can make it work. You can make it work. You know, down here at the neighborhood, we like to be honest and we like to be open. I can't tell you how long it has been since I've really driven a car, because I always move to places where, girl, I could just walk somewhere. I ain't gonna tell you why I ain't driving, but girl, I just get to where I need to go. Okay. I always want to live in places where it's safe for me to walk everywhere I need to go, and everything I need is within walking distance. So she could definitely find something if she was in the right place. But these prices must be Atlanta.
2 months, I think, until September or something, right?
Oh, this
This
is
is the
Sublease.
profile of the lady I was supposed to meet. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Mind you, they got
I
mad.
don't trust that profile picture right now. Kate LaSharonica. Kate LaSharonica, I don't trust you, bitch. Because this whole JC Penney ad that you got going, I'm not going to trust no realtor like that. I like my realtors to look like, or even my leasing agents, I like them to look like, I'm here to help you in your bad credit. Hello, Jess. I'm here to help you. I don't like them to look like, I'm here to help fulfill your every desire. No, I don't want that. That ain't what I want. I want somebody who look like they about business.
Listings on here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's looking like they active somewhat. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get her my number so we can text, and you know what I'm saying, I can go look at the apartment. I hit her up, you know what I'm saying? She said it was still available. She said I could come look at it.
Red flag number 2. Y'all see that? Y'all see up there it say Saturday, 10:06 p.m. These look like PM times that someone is responding. See, professionals don't respond at no 10 something at night. I don't care how important that sale is, whatever the case is. You're going to want to operate within business hours. That gives you, an air of profession. And then if you, like, say she sent this on a Thursday night, you can respond to her Friday morning after your business hours, like 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m. Say this is a Friday night or a Saturday or a Sunday, and you don't operate on those days, or you operate within an appointment time on those days. Then you can go ahead and respond with something that says, like, sorry, I'm just now getting back to you at this time. These are my business hours. Just something, you know what I'm saying? Just spruce it up. But if somebody was responding to me like this, if a leasing agent was responding to me at night, I would start feeling like it was sketchy.
Today,
I wouldn't send this at
after
this
she
time either.
located, sent me the address, you know what I'm saying? Got my number really from this point on. They said tomorrow was great, that we can meet up. I said, let's do 1 p.m. They sent me their number. They told me to text them. I ended up not texting them because I got busy, but they ended up sending me a message saying, what's your number so I can text you? And they texted me this morning. All right, so they sent me a text, right? Mind y'all, I told y'all I was supposed to be meeting with a Kate. They said, hello, this is Alex, the owner of the apartment, blah, 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 blah. Are you still interested in looking at the apartment? I said, yes, I'll be there at 1. They said, perfect. Y'all can see the rest of the text messages, right? Now tell me while I'm waiting outside, right? Some white man walks up to me, tall, black cap, black t-shirt, and blue jeans, and said, hey, my name is Alex. Right? I'm not thinking nothing of it because I'm like, okay, maybe this is her brother or something. She sent her brother to show me the apartment. Maybe she was busy, yada, 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 right? Why he takes me to your apartment and he
Oh
my
God!
goodness.
Oh!
So why does he walk me to the back of the apartments, like through the back way though? You know what I'm saying? Up this hill, and I immediately call my friend. Like something just tells me to call my friend, and I text my friend. I said, "Stay on the phone, right?" And we walk up to the apartments. The apartment
Is
is
you
a
texting or
basement
you calling?
apartment.
Because we don't
Not to
even
say
know.
nothing about basement apartments, but it's in a basement apartment, right? And he opens the door. He opens the door. I walk in, y'all.
I done left jobs for less. I done left jobs because I went there in the daytime and something didn't feel right. You think I'm about to take my ass into an apartment that go down at night? No. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and turn on my iPhone flashlight, walk myself back into somewhere where there's light around, and yeah, thank you, but no thank you. I don't want to be in a basement apartment where you could possibly put an outside lock on this bitch. Then me and my child are sitting inside and you get to do whatever you want to do with us. I ain't saying this is a Tubi movie, but I'm saying this could become one. So no thank you. I don't wanna do this. That's what but
And the smell of the apartment was crazy. The smell was crazy, and it was something that you couldn't even like really describe. It was like it smelled like old, but then it smelled like dirt, but then it could stink, but it's not really stink. It's like irritating to your,
well, what the
like
hell is
something's
it?
not right. And the apartment is, he's saying that he just moved out of it, but there's a vacuum cleaner and a bike in the bedroom.
What?
And the whole time he never showed me the apartment. He just stood by the door and watched me the whole time I'm checking out the
Oh, so he
apartment.
back
I'm
here.
about to show y'all the apartment.
Oh.
Now look, y'all. When I got through the door, I asked him, I said, do you mind if I record? Is that your vacuum? And he said no. Right? But look at this apartment. Do it look like somebody was living in here? And I went in that bathroom to turn on the lights, and the
First of all, I need to figure out, is this my old apartment? Because I used to live in this apartment complex that looked just like this. And you know, this was when I was first learning about how to pay bills and stuff like that. And I thought to myself, if I pay at least a month of rent, I at least got an additional 2 months to pay my next month of rent. Totally, totally stupid. But it looked just like this. I had a bed in here on the floor because I didn't have no bed for him. I had a child, okay? I had a bed in here on the floor, right? And then my son's bassinet was right at the foot of that bed. Let me see.
motherfucking
And it went to that
power
bathroom just
was
like that.
off.
Yep, because I remember that bathroom.
Mind you, this is the
Dang, that's
girl
my
I'm supposed
place.
to be meeting. The apartment smells weird. It's a vacuum, it's a bike in the bedroom, and the power's off. And he's saying he just moved out.
So many things not adding up. So you said the power is off, but you was there at the daytime. You think if he got a bike and a vacuum in there, you think he probably still in cleaning ladies and bicyclists? Cyclists, is that their name? Cyclists? Do you think that's what he's out there doing? You can't trust that, because what if he just steals you and he just make you ride that bike like crazy to power the damn vacuum cleaner because he got an obsession with watching women just vacuum the carpet back and forth, and now you caught up in the matrix. And that's how he says you sublease your apartment. He like, I don't even want no money. All I want you to do is pedal your ass off. Because I like to see y'all ladies work. Girl, you right. This is a cause for suspicion.
But it's like somebody wasn't living here at all. And he never stepped in the apartment. He stayed at the door and he watched me the whole entire time. Y'all, he barely talked. Hey,
Girl,
there's
that's
part
crazy.
two.
Oh, hold up. Was it just nighttime for you, or was that just me? Okay, because I could have sworn it was nighttime. So I'm trying to figure out are you in the same outfit, girl? You shooting already? Now, I ain't gonna lie. I done been It done been a wild night. I might stay in my pajamas from the night before to maybe mid-afternoon the next day. Because I got to recover. So I ain't judging you, but I'm just asking you, is that what you did? And how she gonna make privacy seem bad? He was sitting by the door. He sat by the door and he was like, I will give you your privacy. And I said, privacy? Oh, you want to give me privacy? Because you're trying to make a plan to kidnap me, huh? Who are you trying to call? Girl, nobody.
Let's get into it. Okay, now let me just go from when I actually walk into the apartment, and let me tell y'all how I was asking these specific questions, right? When I walked into the apartment, as soon as I crossed the little thing, I was like, can I take a video? And I think that's what steered him away from actually coming and walking into the apartment with me. And I had my friend on the phone, remember? So I didn't immediately start taking a video because I didn't want to hang up. So what I did was I just walked around a little bit, but I didn't go in like actually in the apartment. I kind of just stayed in the middle and, just was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really go in the bedroom or anything. Only thing I really went into was the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
I go into the bathroom and I'm flicking the bathroom light and the light's not coming on. So I just looked at him and I said, your power off? And he was like, yeah, I just got to turn it back on. And my thought was, why would you show somebody an apartment with your power off? And I was like, maybe he went to the switch, pad and turned everything off. But if you're already not in here and you just moved out yesterday, what would be the point of doing that? So I was like, okay.
Turning the power off?
Once again, the smell was crazy. The smell was crazy. And y'all remember on Dahmer when that lady said that she could smell a certain smell coming out his room? I don't know what exactly smell she was talking about, but I'm telling y'all that smell, like I ain't smelled nothing like that.
Then how you know? How do you know? If you don't know what the smell is, then how you gonna sit up here and say, I don't know what that smelled like at all? Like, she described it, but I really couldn't imagine it. But as soon as I was at that apartment in the daytime with the power off, I said, oh, I smell it. I smell it. He might be hiding it somewhere in here, even though I've opened all the doors and there's nothing that I can see. I can smell it. Yeah, okay, girl.
Ever in my life. Like, that smell was crazy. So that's what threw me off too. Then, mind y'all, on the post, it said that the rent was $1,400. So after I look, you know what I'm saying, I get the video, whatever, I hang up on my friend and I just stand by where the vacuum is. I start asking him questions. I said, so, okay, so you just want the $1,400? And he like, y'all, when I tell you he barely talking, he's bothered and he's still outside the door. He has not came in the apartment. He's still outside of the door. And he's like, yeah, $1,300. And in my head, I'm like, it says it's $1,400, but you just saying $1,300. So then he asked me for a deposit. I was like, I can't pay a deposit right now. I can't pay a deposit at all. But if it's a sublease and it's for 2 months, it doesn't make sense for me to pay a deposit. So I'm not paying a deposit. You want me to move in here? I can get the 14, but I don't have the deposit to give to you. So he's like, okay, let me talk to my sister about it because it's me and my sister's apartment. So I have to call her and, confirm with her. And maybe we could drop the deposit down to $1,200. And I was just like, I'm not paying a deposit. And he was like, okay, we could work that out. Mind y'all, this man looked like a textbook killer, like literally black cap, black t-shirt, blue jeans, and he's talking to me, but his head, like the cap like this. So I got like a good look at his face, but I really would have to see him to really tell y'all what he looked like. He's like this tall white boy with like pimples on his face, real lanky, real skinny. And the vibe was off from jump, right? And after he tells me all this stuff, I'm like, okay, just let me know before 5. You talk to her, you know what I'm saying? And I was going to show y'all the apartment, but I was like, I'm not going to show them my apartment yet. So I just ran up the stairs or whatever.
You already did.
And something told me I forgot to ask when the lease was ending, right? So I thought you said he's still in the apartment. I'm thinking he going to walk me out, walk me upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Mad people didn't show me apartments. I've never had that experience, like, ever. So I'm thinking he gonna walk me back up the stairs. He's still in the apartment. He's talking about he gonna grab the bike. So I guess he's in the apartment grabbing the bike. And I said, hey, when's the lease supposed to end again? Mind you, on the ad, it says September. This man said, hold on, let me think about that. Child, I knew right there. I said, nah. So then he come up the stairs and he was
Girl.
like, August 29th. I said, oh, okay, if it's August 29th, then why does it say September on the ad? He start tripping up on his words. He was like, because I have to do some repairs in there, so I would need you to be out by August 29th.
Okay.
Mind you, it
It's
don't look like
subleasing though.
nobody
You
was in that
subleasing.
apartment. It don't look like it need any repairs. The power's not even on in the apartment. Then we get to walking back down the hill. I'm just, at this point, I'm trying to hurry up and get back to the car. We get to walking back down the hill, and he says to me, okay, so yeah, I want to talk to my sister, and we have a whole bunch of candidates, but you seem like a really good candidate, and I feel like she'll definitely, budge on the deposit, because you seem like a really good candidate. So we'll be getting back to you. The candidate word threw me off, because I was like, why not just say we have other people interested? You know what I'm saying? Why candidate? Like, what does candidate mean? Like,
He said, "Don't be
why are
using
you
them big
saying
words around
that's a
me."
very
Okay.
vague word to use, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like,
It's not
okay,
vague. That's a
whatever.
specific word to use.
Child, y'all might have to come back for part 3, because
We ain't doing no
when
part 3. So now she has began this cleaning business, and she was staying with her friend at the same time as living out of her car. Again, with her child. I thought to myself, this is a really good idea, because people always need someone to clean their house, tidy up their house, especially like in the home health aid field, or the just really any field that you have to assist old people or people with disabilities or rich people who just ain't got the time to clean their homes, or busy people who ain't got the time to clean their homes. And I felt like after watching that video about her having a sublease some places, I know I've been in that position before, so I've had to do whatever I can between like babysitting, doing hair, and working a full-time job in order to pay for stuff. So I understood, like, okay, she's probably doing this cleaning business on top of working. This is before I figured out, oh, she on TikTok scamming too. This is before I figured this out. I just thought that she was a young little hustler. And that's what a lot of the people who were following her thought as well. I mean, really was donating to her. And we gonna see it, like, she was making
We
big
as
money on
women
here.
really have to be careful who we let in as friends, because a bitch will sit and talk to you and listen to your problems and cackle and kiki or whatever, and then be talking about you behind your back in that same motherfucking breath every time. And I just think that's so crazy, and it's so hard to find genuine women friendships because of things like that. And to shame somebody for needing help and asking for help is crazy. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. So I'm just I want better for us women, bro. I really do.
Watch me transform it. I love friends like this. I have a friend like this. Her name's Ashley. Shouts out to you, girl. But when I was getting ready to move down to Alabama to chase some mother... When I was getting ready to move, I had to give up my apartment. And I was like, hey, do you mind if me and my son stay with you for 2 weeks? And she didn't mind. She let us stay there. And it was a great experience. Our sons got to bond. Me and her got to talk about a lot of things and just really solidify our friendship. And I consider her family. I definitely consider her family. So I thought, and I think that this is cool. If you're just trying to help people out the kindness of your heart, I feel like anybody could appreciate that. Anybody could appreciate that. And look how clean she got this thing. I wonder why she couldn't rent it. Because that's like perfect for her and her
Okay, can y'all
child.
tell me if I'm bugging? Because I really just need to know, like, for real. So I got like a couple women or friends or whatever that know like my current relationship status or whatever, right? And have y'all ever been through like a situation where, because like your friends don't agree with your relationship status, they treat you like different? Like, I don't know, it's like because they don't agree with the way I'm running my relationship, they're not fucking with me. Like, and it's not like, you know what I'm saying, anything's happening that's bad or nothing like that. It's just like they don't like the way that it's operating, so they not really trying to fuck with me like that. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, it's weird. And then it's like, well, I just don't understand why their emotions are so involved in what I got going on my side. Because
I'll say, the thing is that I have learned in friendships is if your relationship is the dominant part of you, and that's what you're always talking about within your friendship, then of course your friends are going to get emotionally invested, and they're going to feel like that's the only thing that we have to talk about. I've both been the friend who puts too much pressure on my friends to leave a situation that I feel is bad for them, but they feel is good for them. And I've also been the friend who needed my friends while I was in a situation that wasn't really good for me, wasn't really bad for me, was kind of toxic, but I wanted their support. And what I had to come to understand was I could take advice from them and I could talk to them about my situation, but if I don't want to feel an emotional move because they're advising me to leave my man, if I don't want to feel that, I just cannot share all of my information about what me and my man are going through or what he is doing. The sacrifice with that, though, of not being able to just be able to talk straight up with your homegirls and that not be the dominant part of your conversation. The downside is that you'll have to deal with a lot of stuff maybe by yourself. But that's also good because you could figure out if you want to continue to tolerate that or not and how that makes you feel. So it's like a good and a bad thing depending on how you look at it. But if you have friends who are like also doing other things, like they're creators or they're in the business world or they're entrepreneurs of some sort, then why don't you try and connect with them on some other topics? You know, I don't think that she's friends with these people anymore because it seems like she's really involved with her dude now. But for anybody out there who's listening and might be in this situation, maybe if you develop some different hobbies or some different things to get into and you can share that in your friend group, it'll take off the attention of your relationship and give you time to just do your thing with your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Seen a bunch of these comments saying why only 10 days. Her lease is ending and she has 10 days to give back her keys. So she had already moved out and she was like, since you're sleeping in your car, I know it's not many days, but you can just live here for the remainder and you know, you'll have a place to sleep and shower. I had been sleeping in a rental car for almost 3 weeks, y'all. Like,
Girl, you need
and
to
I
go to
couldn't even afford it
shelter.
anymore. So thank God she gave it to me. Another young lady reached out to me and let me know that she had an apartment that I would be able to sublease around the 10 days, around when the 10 days is up. And I'm pretty much trying to raise the money for that. And I'll be able to rent that till.
Just a note too. This is back in July of 2000 well, is it July? It was early summer that she was posting about this going on. Early summer happening. Okay. Early summer 2023. So this is just last year, 2023.
Next May. So once I get in there, I'm not going to have a problem. You know, this just has been a rough time in my life, and I appreciate you guys supporting everything. It's been like literally so great. Y'all know for real, Maddie, y'all have said this, so I'm actually down to do that. I'm in the ATL area, and I do want to raise money for this apartment.
Summer
So
Walker
if
was
you
doing
need
that
your
cleaning
house
service.
clean, comment below. For real, I felt like I just needed to say this just so you know I clear this up real quick. Y'all,
You got some
I'm
clean
a
skin, boy.
professional dancer, choreographer, pole dancer, rapper, entertainer, period, right? And I'm probably the first just entertainer, creator, or rapper, whatever, period, to get on the internet, say, hi, I need help. Can anyone help? And get the help. I don't
I don't
understand
know. You
why
ain't the
people are
first.
so ashamed of asking for help. Like, that's the problem. It takes a village. It literally takes a village. So look how for me, all I did was say I need help and I got help and I still need help and people are still helping. It's okay to say you need help. I don't understand
Lord,
who
no.
y'all are fronting for or what y'all are worried about people looking at y'all like who cares?
No.
Who cares? Get your help. Get the help that you need. Hey y'all. So first of all, I just want to thank y'all for like y'all love, y'all support, y'all positivity, y'all encouragement. Like it really has made a big
Netta
difference
gonna
in
beat
my
her up. She
current
got that
situation.
icon
Like
tattoo. That's Netta's
totally,
too.
like y'all are literally changing my life. Like for those of you guys who are wondering why I haven't made a GoFundMe, I've only been using the Cash App because mad people have been telling me like they've been raising money through GoFundMe and like it's been getting stuck and all types of stuff like that. So that's the only reason I haven't. So I'm supposed to be meeting with the girl who hit me up about the sublease today and go see it to make sure everything checks out basically. I'm still raising money, so I'm gonna make another video posting all my information because as you guys know, I have 2 days now before I have to leave out of here Thursday morning. So yeah, I'm pretty much just getting all that together and I actually have my first client today, so I'm actually gonna go do that today, show you guys how that goes, and we're pretty much gonna go from there. It's really in God's hands right now. I can't even really I can plan as much as I can, honestly, and then
Again, this
all
is
right,
a year ago.
guys. I'm out here. I'm saging because my energy. Oh my gosh. So I went to look at the apartment, guys, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little bummed because although it was a really nice apartment, it was just certain factors that did not make me feel safe, certain factors that didn't feel reliable, you know. And the young lady, she was nice and she was sweet and everything, but just from everything that she had going on, it wasn't going to be the best fit. So as of tomorrow, I think I'm probably going to have to go to a hotel for like the week. I'm going to search up some more things. If you guys have any, like, know anyone who's subleasing or just apartments who don't mind bad
This one is
credit
gonna
or
start
anything
getting
like
sketchy.
that,
Watch.
please let me know, because I'm not trying to go sleep in the car again. Like,
You got some money because you raised some money. And this ended up being the place that she was able to sublease. And this place is nice. This is a super, extremely nice place. I mean, wow. And as I was watching, the videos where she was able to have a nice spot, she ended up painting one of the walls and she ended up doing, the lady didn't know that her child was staying with her. And I'm pretty sure she probably tried to send her child to school from that address. And you can't do that if you got to have a second room for your child. Pretty sure that's kind of how this happened in this case, because she ends up losing the apartment, or she ends up losing
get your ass
the
up
spot.
and do something today. Get your motherfucking ass up and do something today.
Every time she is up, she be so cocky, and I'm like, girl, that's dangerous. That's dangerous, because you can't be cocky in front of the same people that you're also asking for help from, because that doesn't make sense. It's like you could actually get yourself together. You could
Hey
actually
guys,
go
so
and
I'm
get
going
a
to give you a
job.
quick life update since I feel better. As you can see, I feel way better. I am in a telly. If that wasn't obvious, I'm in a telly. Connor's good. He's not really feeling any of this too much.
So let's rewind back really quick. We have not only seen her in one spot that she was staying in for 10 days with a friend, but she also raised this money. Then she ended up having a potential spot to stay in, but she said for whatever reason she didn't want to stay there. Then she found a place to stay in. We just watched her be in a whole place. So now for her to give the life update that she doesn't have somewhere to stay and she's staying back in hotels, but you keep on getting on here raising money. I'm sorry, but somebody got to shame these TikTokers who just want to beg for money. That is so easy to just sit up here and be like, hey, I need money. I need money. Oh my God, what's going on? Is there a disability? Is your child's medical bills outrageous? Are you behind in debt? Are you bankrupt? You ain't got no legs and no arms? Why do you need my help? Oh, because I don't feel like working. I want to put all of my energy into rapping and singing. Me too. Me too. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a singer. I want to be a whole bunch of stuff. I want to be a stunt woman, but I really don't want to get under all that pressure to work out and everything like that. I want to be an action hero. I want to be a lot of things, but that don't mean I'm about to quit my job, hop on TikTok and beg on live and beg on my posts and my stories and make it seem like I'm going through so much struggle that I can't get myself up when I can go to work.
That's great. And my birthday is in like 7 freaking days. My birthday's in like a week. So I'm really just trying to find an apartment. I'm trying to find an apartment quick, fast, in a freaking hurry. And I'm gonna write down my goals and try and accomplish them within this week. So
I was rooting for you, friend.
that's all I got.
I was rooting.
It's crazy that all these events have happened within the course of 2 weeks, and I turned 27 in 2 days.
That's how life be,
I
though.
don't know what God got in store for me, baby, but oh Lord.
Why don't you get a 9 to 5? Oh, this is where she did that Doja Cat sound.
Hey, boy.
This is the introduction of her boyfriend. Now, the last video, I'm sorry I had to turn the sound off or else I'd get a copyright. We already know how they are with me and copyrights. But it was that Doja Cat sound where she was talking about how she just wants to be a rap star. She just wants to drive in fancy cars. Anyway, that's what the song was. That's why she said she didn't want to get a 9 to 5. Ironic. Then she's getting this tattoo in a hotel or something like that. And this man right here, girl, once he starts coming up on screen, you're going to feel irritated by him, because I felt irritated by him. There's nothing I can't stand more than a man who doesn't help a woman out of her struggle, but he helps her just stay in it. Just stay in it. That ain't no man to me. And I'm sorry, I am not the type of woman that believes in building up a man or getting with a man who's homeless, carless, jobless, and helping him get on his feet. I don't believe in none of that, because wasn't nobody there to help me do mine. Wasn't nobody there. Wasn't nobody there to pay off my credit so I can move into a place. I had to make the sacrifice of living in the hood until I could. Wasn't nobody there to take me to and from work when I didn't have a car. I had to make the sacrifice and figure out either Uber, a remote work from home job or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't nobody there for me. So what I look like being there for a man and step on my hand, honey. I'll help you out. What I look like? Oh, please. So watching him in this video, I was like, boy, you a sorry excuse for a man. And if you was my son, if you was my child, and I seen this on social media, boy, I'm doing something that you older now. You can't call CPS on me, and I wish you would call the cops on me. I wish you would, boy. Girl, I can't believe this how angry I am with hands. Because you can do bad all by yourself.
It's cute. It's cute. That's what we doing.
That's nice.
Oh, so nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
he can draw.
on y'all page. Bro, I do not be freestyling.
I be freestyling.
Yeah, he do though. Update, it's 6:29 and
Rapping, huh? Now he a rapper too. She already a rapper. But now he's saying he a rapper too. Okay.
about to be finished.
We done, y'all. We done. Tap me up, Javi, you dig?
See, that did come out really nice. That's very nice. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know how you getting that tattoo done, girl, but do what you do, but don't touch my toes.
$4,000 in the last month on this hotel.
She said $4,000, girl.
4,000.
4,000?
I need an apartment.
Yeah, you do, girl.
I need an apartment. Like
Section 8, housing assistance, vouchers.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what like road to take as far as getting one, but like I need one ASAP because this don't make no sense.
If you have $4,000 to spend at a hotel, then you had $4,000 to lease an apartment, to sublease an apartment, or to find you a little place. And listen, I know some people, they don't want to live in the hood. They don't want to live somewhere that's very uncomfortable. They're like, you know, if it can't be luxury, I don't want to live in it. I'd rather, you know, live out of my car or something like that. Okay. But what I will say is I remember I was living in a place that was like $575. It was a 2-bedroom because I had my son with me. And the square feet was maybe like 570 square feet. So it was a very small little place. When we first moved in there, it was not clean. Like I had to clean the whole house. Like, I mean, get on my hands and feet, clean the whole house, get out all of the dead bugs, the same bugs that we just seen her vacuuming up and stuff. Clean out all the dead bugs, girl. Clean out the sinks and stuff. Like it was just, there was leaves inside of my son's room because like the windows had been left open. And but it was a 1-page application. They didn't do no credit check. All they wanted was the security deposit of $575 and the rent of $575. And that's exactly how much I had. Okay, so I said, you know what? I might have to go to the Dollar Tree and buy some shit to clean, but I'm going to just go ahead and do it because I got to have somewhere for me and my son. And me and my mom, we ain't never been on the level of me just being like, oh, I'll just move back home because that lady will drive me to drinking. And okay, she will drive me to it. So I knew I couldn't move back home, so I had to just make something work. For her, girl, you got 4,000. Shit, do you know how I would have flipped that? You understand what I'm saying? I would have found me a little spot, got me a little. I would have made sure I found me a spot, put groceries and cleaning products, and at least got, if I didn't have no furniture, at least got a bed for me and my son to sleep in until I could get him another bed and like a TV and probably him something special like a DVD player or something. You know what I'm saying? So that he doesn't feel like he's just missing out because we're in a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Give the kids something, make them not even know what the hell we going through. I would have did so much stuff with $4,000, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? I know y'all wouldn't, because I got the type of people in our community where we can make $30 stretch. You understand me? She talking about 4,000 in a hotel. She
It just don't make no sense at all. At all, like. So, if you were on my live this morning, you know that today I almost had to leave my hotel room. Now, let me tell y'all why. So apparently they have a 28.
Boy, I love her, and she is so pretty. I mean, she's like a pretty woman. I'm surprised she couldn't find nothing in modeling or something like that because she is a beautiful girl. But it sounds like life just keep on happening, don't it? Like life just keep on happening. You can't escape life, huh? Just everything in life is just hitting your ass hard. That's what it seems like is happening.
day rule. What the 28-day rule is you can stay on the property for 28 days. On the 28th day, you have to leave because you can squat legally after, I think, 30 or 31 days. So because of my status on TikTok, because of my complete status on TikTok, they did not completely kick me out. What they did is say, we're going to switch your rooms. After switching the rooms, they told me that I had to pay a $50 fee, which I did not have.
I just realized something. She said, because of my status on TikTok, blah, blah, blah. Gosh dang it, girl, you got money. I keep forgetting this part. You got money. You playing the people. And the people is getting played.
I did not have it. I just went on my live to tell everybody, hey, I'm going through this right now. I didn't ask for anything because of me being attacked so many times on this platform. I was like, I'm not asking for nothing. I just want to tell people what I'm going through. So if I end up having to be out or something like that, people know my whereabouts. People know what's going on. That live was probably the most positive experience I've had in a very, very, very long time. I forgot that people actually genuinely give a fuck about me. I forgot that people give
You
a fuck
got a
about me,
lovable
y'all.
personality.
And just the
I
fact
ain't gonna
that I
hold
did
you.
not ask and somebody did not hesitate to say, no, we're going to give it to you. We're going to get it for you. It's crazy. And I've been sitting here and not saying I've been struggling completely, because by the grace of God, I've been able to sustain my room this whole time without having to come and ask anybody for anything. But the fact that people...
See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You got to start living within your means. That's why you got to go get you a lesser spot. You just can't live the high life. And you keep talking about subleasing. So that lets me know you got bad credit. Bad credit, no credit. I know a hood you could find a place in. I know there is one. I know it. And you might be like, oh, the neighborhood is sketchy, this, that. Girl, the same God you believe in got to be the same God you believe in to protect you and to protect your child and to give you a place that, yeah, it might not be the best, but it'll be our safest option with what we have. And if you want to chase your dream, I get it. I get chasing the dream. I get it. You still have to make stuff happen for yourself. You can't depend on nobody to make that happen for you.
Like, we don't care that you're asking. If you need help, we got you. Literally, I was about to fucking cry. And the hotel ended up asking me for a promo video, right? So I was actually thinking about giving them the promo video because I'm like, outside of today and a couple other days, they've actually been pretty accommodating, regardless if they know my status or not. They've been pretty accommodating, and you know what I'm saying? It's a very great hotel. Another reason why I haven't shown y'all where I've been staying is because, of course, I don't need to show my location. I have my child with me, and it's just not safe.
I feel that.
I also would need to be paid by the hotel, because if I show y'all this hotel, y'all are going to be like, what the freak?
What you could do, you could say, yes, I'll go ahead and give you guys a promotional video. Do you think I can actually get paid off of this video? Can I make some money off of this video? Since it is a hotel and it's not somewhere you have to necessarily stay, they have that 28-day squatters rule. You could go ahead and work around that, because whatever they're going to pay you, again, girl, I'm about to run down my list of what you could have did. You could have went, got you an apartment, got your little townhome, got you something for you and your son, for you and your baby. You could have made this work. You could have made a deal out of something. You know, you given a lot of excuses, but I'm a problem solver. I'm gonna get through it. You understand me? So there's something you could have did.
But regardless of what, I just want to let y'all know, yes, I've been struggling in silence and I haven't said anything because I've been attacked so many times. And, you know, but by the grace of God, like I said, I received a voucher, so I was able to pay for my hotel half the month. And the other...
I wish I was able to struggle in the lap of luxury at a hotel for a whole month and have money coming in off of TikTok because people feel sorry for me. I wish I could. I would be struggling just like this too. With a lobster tail and stuff, just chilling, relaxing. What's my next move gonna be? Well, life sure is hard, ain't it? Sure is wearing me out to worry. Hey, baby, you want some pizza? Yeah. Okay.
half of the month, my TikTok check literally covered the next 2 weeks. So now I am not saying that I'm going to be in a big predicament, because I also figured out something about my credit status that allowed me to apply to some places. So my life has been very progressive from when I last got banned on live, you know what I'm saying? But today was just a day for me to reflect and realize, like, you know what I'm saying? I forgot that what the trolls don't say. What I mean is, I forgot that what the trolls say does not matter. It does not matter. They have no power over.
So I'm going to do this random ass life update. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys know, we got a voucher for the hotel. We're good. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? The room, the shit's done. Okay? It's done.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I feel like a couple people are turned off because I'm not addressing rumors. I don't know if y'all thought I was playing or not when I said I got shit to do, but I have shit to do, baby, and I can't address everything that's being said about me. That's not how that's going to work. That's not what's going to go down. Okay.
Girl, tell him.
Connor's fucking great. And to be honest, y'all, I'm probably going to be posting him a little less and showing him a little less because people are doing weird ass shit.
That's safe.
People are doing weird things.
That's safe.
And trying to affect my personal life. So I'm going to just draw back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, gang, he good. All in all, I say stay blessed. I really ain't got much to say. A bitch trying to do what she got to do.
Okay.
I was serious when I said I'm finna do some big shit. So
the video came out looking extremely nice, and this is her man. Mind you, she's still homeless. She's still trying to figure out a place to stay.
I said I was this person the whole time. I literally said for months, I am this person. And you guys are the only ones that sat here and tried to convince me that I was something that I was not. Now I'm living good, feeling better. And everybody's like, oh, you changed. I changed. I changed. No, I didn't change. I walked into the person that I was supposed to become.
That's beautiful. That is a beautiful statement. I love that statement.
I'm going to come get you. And I went and got her. And half of y'all are not even here to even see me do good.
The hard thing with something like this, when you want to go on and you want to brag and you want to like basically be like, ha ha, look at where I'm at, look at where you at, you ain't where I'm at. And let me tell you, I know this because when I was building my platforms and stuff, a lot of people wanted to work with me, but it was a lot of men who wanted to try and use my body for things. And I'm not talking about like sexual things, but more so, oh, do you want to be a bikini model in my music video? Hell no, sir. Oh, do you want to be my love interest? I just got to pour tequila down your throat. You just got to open your mouth really wide on camera. No. Oh, do you want to do sip and paint? They're going to paint on you as the model. You just got to be in a bikini and let them paint on you. Hell no. And in exchange, it would be like, oh, exposure. Oh, I'll let you get on the podcast. Oh, I'll let you do this. Oh, I'll let you do that. I said, forget any of that. I'm gonna just build up my own stuff, and y'all gonna be calling me to do y'all stuff. And by the time y'all want to call me to do y'all stuff, I'm gonna be able to make some money off of you because you ain't about to exploit me for your gain. And then I'm what? I'm reduced to what? No. I want to have some respect out here. So now that I've built my thing, I can sit up here and talk big shit. I could be like, okay, but you ain't got no neighborhood. What? You ain't got no what? Come on now, you don't know how to build community that don't include being nasty and crude and mean, but just include intelligent conversation with intelligent mother suckers. Come on now, what? And that's what she should have did because she built her career, she built her money. Well, I ain't even gonna say her career. Her TikTok is built off of begging. We don't even see her career of like, performing at shows, maybe doing vlogs or travel vlogs or nothing. We can't see none of that because we see a lot of her begging and then just doing fun TikTok dance and stuff. But it doesn't really build a cohesive brand for people to reach out and be like, oh yeah, I want to work with this. It don't make sense. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much going on. You built it off of you begging people to help you in your situation. So now you're talking in this elevated tone as if you just been out here grinding and hustling and your song hit iTunes or Apple or whatever it is, hit the charts, and all of a sudden you made all this money off the song that you produced. No, you didn't make all that money off of that. You made all that money because you were on TikTok begging. People stopped following you because they were concerned, and people started following you because they thought you were a gimmick, and they continued to tune in. So TikTok was paying you based off of those views, and the people who were kind of new and didn't know too much about you in transition to figuring you out, they were still giving to you. That's what you built it on. Not on the actual talent you got, because I ain't gonna say she ain't got no talent. I feel like the girl can dance. I feel like the girl is beautiful. I feel like she keeps getting opportunity after opportunity. She keep messing it up. She keep on messing it up. So you talking heavy for what?
Majority of y'all are here to see me fail. That's why you're here, because you wanna see me fail. You wanna see me say I did something and then see me say, oh, well, it didn't work out. No, baby. No. I meant what I said. I said who I was. I said who I wanted to be, and I said I would be it. And now you're uncomfortable because I'm being it. Be uncomfortable. I'm not ever dimming my light because somebody's uncomfortable.
Let them know, sis.
You better go find somebody else to watch. What? Hey, y'all.
I've been sitting here trying to figure out how to tell y'all this stuff because, as you know, I done gone through so much on this app. Just telling anything on this app is just so traumatizing for me. It's so much. It just be so much energy, whatever, right? But I realize that there are people who still care about me, people who still want to see me shine, people who still want to see me do good. You know what I'm saying? So I am here to tell you guys this. 6 months ago, I came on this app asking for help. And that was probably the most trying time of my life. I had not gone through anything essentially ever in the public eye. It was always private, always just a close circle or friends knowing or anything. And this time I lost everything. I lost family, I lost friends, I lost homes, I lost cars. I lost essentially everything but my brand, and that's what I invested into the most. I have not really caught a break since 2019. I've been going through the same thing since 2019. And today I come to you to tell.
If you've been going through the same thing since 2019, that means you ain't learned your lesson. That's exactly what that means. You have not learned your lesson. That's why you keep on going around in circles. Girl.
That I essentially accomplished, and I got my first hotel ambassadorship. I'm no longer in those positions. My son is very well taken care of. I am very great. I am feeling good. I'm feeling like myself. I'm feeling like a superstar. I'm feeling like exactly who I'm supposed to be. And it's just that I had to go through all of that just to get to this point. And the only way to ever get through it is to go through it. And I sat here, and it was many times where I sat there and I was crying every day, asking God, why?
I'm sorry, I cannot stand when people talk like this, when they're like, me, I had it rough. Yeah, my mom's, all she gave me was $6,000 to move out of her house and 2 years to save up my own money. That was it. So when those 2 years passed, guess what? I didn't have anything but that $6,000 that she gave me in my paid off car that my dad bought me in high school. That was it. And I just had to figure out how to make it work. As an IT manager, how do I make this work? How do I provide for me? How do I get through this? And I figured it out. You put one foot in front of the other foot, and you go forward. I can't stand people who talk like this. Girl, I be talking about, this is my testimony too. The Lord has provided for me through TikTok, okay? Because let me tell you, people was paying me. Girl, this ain't no testimony. This ain't no, you can't talk like this. You just can't talk like this.
I mean, why I gotta go through this? Why I can't just be like everybody else? Why I can't just do this, do that? I don't want this power is driving me.
God! Why I gotta be so talented? Oh! And be in here, I'll be like, talent, stop it, no. But I can't stop it. Girl, is that what you just said to us? God, why you give me so much power? Oh God, whoa. God, calm my power down, because my power is entirely too powerful for me. Is that what you just told us? Is that what you just said? Let me tell you something. Okay, I have been powerful since I watched Charmed, because I really liked that show. Charmed and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Girl, I was like, first of all, I'm a fighter like Buffy, but I'm a witch like Charmed. That's what I used to say.
Crazy, I got all this. I got to hold people on my back. I got to do this. And God was sitting there telling me like, girl, I'm giving you something, but I need you to show people that they can get it. I need you to show people that they can.
That is not what God was saying.
Come out on top and then sunshine, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm just coming here to tell y'all, man, don't. If I would have gave up, y'all, man.
Right.
If I would have gave up, I wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't
be here, man. I'm tearing up. I wouldn't be here, bro. I just wouldn't. And it was so many days that I sat here and I took all that. I took all that from people who don't know me, people who do know me. I watch people flip. I watch people make videos. This is a motherfucking community assembly. If you're not in the community, get your ass out. Ain't nobody ask for your ass. I'm talking strictly to the community, okay?
Look at this beautiful girl. Cute. But this is in January. So this is this past year. Now we're up to speed. So she got on TikTok last year. single mom trying to make ends meet. People were donating, giving to her. Then people kind of start getting leery because she started to lose places, and people start getting leery. They stopped giving, but she was still able to get up on top. Her and that man was messing around, I bet you that much. Her and that man messing around. She's like, look, I'm back up. I got my money together. I'm out here being the rapper, the mogul, the superstar that I'm supposed to be. Now we're in January, and she's about to tell us what's going on.
Cars is dropping in 29 minutes. Cars is dropping in 29 minutes.
Now, what was Cars? Cars was the song that they had to enter into the T-Pain competition, because part of T-Pain's competition was the song had to be related to the automotive industry. So that's why they made the record Cars.
You see that nigga?
T-Pain,
T-Pain.
we know this is not your competition.
We know. We know.
But we would not be entering this competition if it was not for you.
It wasn't for you, man. We can't think of anybody better to help us become the artists that we know we can become.
Absolutely.
You have been one of our greatest inspirations for so long.
Very long time.
And it's not even about the competition. It's just about being
You.
able to be seen and audition for you, in a sense. And with that being said, sign us, T-Pain.
Sign us,
Sign us, Nappy
T-Pain.
Boy. We are going to.
We're ready.
We're ready, man.
We're
And
ready to learn.
We're ready to learn and be students and be something different and refreshing that this industry needs right now.
Yes.
So this isn't about the competition, man. It's not
about you.
It's not about you. You're the prize.
You're the prize.
You're the prize, man.
This whole time.
I don't know why they talking about this money.
You know what? I need somebody to tell me that I'm the prize. Girl, I just recently went through a breakup, and I was like, sometimes, you got to remind yourself that you are the prize.
I don't
You're
know
the
why.
prize.
It's you.
It's bigger than money.
We love you.
We love you, T-Pain.
Sign us,
Sign us,
T-Pain.
This is them dancing, and this is where I say this girl is talented. Look at her. I mean, he cool and stuff like that when it comes to dancing, and they're doing wall to wall. Y'all want me to sing it for you? They keep coming from wall to wall, and I don't hear nothing but baddies calling. She looks so good though.
What's up, gang? This is the updates for the collab for the crown competition, alright?
Hey, everybody. So you no longer need 100 votes to be eligible to be a finalist in the competition, but we
You got that makeup
want
together.
to be
honey.
at the very top of the page. So we need you guys.
Now, homeless or not, she be dressing. Homeless or not, that hair be done. Homeless or not, that makeup be on. Because I can't even get my makeup to look this powder fresh. Homeless or not, you hear me? But it's so crazy how she homeless and she in her car and he's there. Why he in that car? And I also could tell that she has the same type of, I ain't even gonna say her car, but we had the same car. I used to have that same exact car. I had that same exact car. But anyway, what he doing in the car? Huh? What he doing in the car? Where his car at? And if he do got a car, why don't he sell that car so y'all can get somewhere to stay at? Because I'm pretty sure he's getting some of that warm place. Some of those sugar walls. I'm pretty sure that he up in there. I bet he is. And now you just sitting in your car making videos. Girl, See, if I ain't got no house, I can't date no man who ain't got no house too. I got to date a man who got a house and got a spare bedroom for me and my child. I can't do see, girl.
Go and vote anyway. We don't even
He
care.
just
We
looks
need 1,000 votes.
1,000
And
votes.
dusty.
1,000, guys. So
Dumb
to
and
vote, all
dusty.
you're going to do is click the link in our bio. It says vote here. Once you get to that page, you're going to scroll down, click our video, click the heart, and that is your one vote. Also, we need you guys to go on our Instagram and re-spam the music video.
We're re-spamming T-Pain because he's
Re-spam
playing with
T-Pain.
us.
He
alright?
acting like he don't see us. That's cool.
Mr. Pain.
We know you see us.
We're going to get the comments to 1,000 comments and then go to the YouTube and watch the video on YouTube and get the views to 1,000 views.
Yes. Thank you guys for all the love and support. We love our gang, and we got a surprise for you guys later.
Guess what's going on, nigga? What's going on? Boom.
You need to go tell her your
A win is a win.
All right. When you only had enough to get the spot. Now, mind you, this ain't even been 2 years yet. Well, maybe it's been about a year and a half, maybe a year or something. She already had 2 spots. She let them go. Well, the first spot was a friend's spot. The sublease, she lost that. Now, she got another spot. She got another spot. Okay, look like it's a nice spot. And when you only had enough to get into the spot, I know that's right. Shoot, girl, I'll go down memory lane so mother sucking fast. I'll show all the pictures of the places I used to live in before I got to a nice space. I'm telling you, it took me, I'm gonna say maybe like 7 or 8 years to rebuild my credit from how I messed it up in my early 20s, from evictions to repossessions to credit cards. Girl, one time I took out a Zales credit card to buy a dude some jewelry for Christmas. Like a dummy. And then I never paid it off because I had the money to pay no damn sales card. So girl, that stuff, went onto my credit. Then I had gotten evicted from my first apartment. The one that I said looked like mine in here, that looked like my first apartment. Got evicted from that, lost that. Then I had gotten a car. I had about two cars. Got them repoed because I didn't make the car payment. Girl, all kind of stuff. So I have been through enough stuff to where I know, as long as you got the roof over your head, as long as you got a couple of things in the grocery, let's start that part again. As long as you got a roof over your head, a couple of groceries in the kitchen, you got what you need to take a shower or a bath or whatever, as long as you have the essentials, you happy. So I feel this. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Second of all, here's what's happening. Here's what's happening right now. Now, I told you guys that we got into the apartment. We officially got approved yesterday, right? This is all our shit. All our fucking shit is packed up, ready to go. Here's the fucking problem. We cannot get a truck because we do not have credit cards. And they said we can move in today, but we have to pay $2,600. We gotta leave in the next, maybe I want to say hour and a half. We have to be gone because they're about to come walk through this motherfucker. We're not even supposed to be in here in the first place. And if we don't get this shit out of here, all our shit is going to be sitting outside some random complex with no transportation of taking it anywhere. We're not gonna be able to take it anywhere. But if we get the money for the apartment, we can find a way to get all our shit to the apartment because thank God it's not that much shit.
Let me tell you something. I'm a problem solver. I'd have rented a $20 trolley. She said you got to have a credit card. Okay. If I didn't have no credit card, what would I do? I would make multiple trips. To where I'm trying to go. Or it's time for us to get rid of some stuff. If it can't fit in my car, it can't be ours. And again, where is his help? So he ain't got no partners or nobody who work down at a warehouse or got a little pickup truck or he ain't got no connects to help you, but he dancing all in videos and doing all this type of shit, but he ain't got no connects to help you out. See, that's what I'm saying. You can help him all of a sudden establish his rap career, but he can't help you get you and your son's stuff up out of there. He ain't the type of man that you need. And don't be getting mad at me in the comment, girl, because if you come over here, you watch the video, you be like, oh, I'm mad at her. I'm about to be mad at her. Girl, don't get mad at me. I'm saying you could do way better than him. Do you see you? Do you see how intelligent you are? You see how you can make money on your own? This man just coming along to eat off of you. You're making it struggling. He coming along to struggle with you. He ain't even coming along to help you. That's not the type of man that you want. This is not no problem solving man. This is not no life building man. This is not no life partner type of man. This is a man who, as soon as you can't help him, he gonna go on to the next girl. And that's not what you want. Or he the type of man that as soon as you get up, he's like, oh yeah, now we up. Ain't did a damn thing to help you. But think he a record producer and a tattoo artist. Speaking, this man is a tattoo artist. And you on here begging for $2,600? If he don't take his ass down to the shop and send in that mother sucker for about 16 to 20 hours until he get enough clients to make this money up in about a week or so, if he don't get his ass to work, he just got you sitting on here begging. Just sitting on here begging. Girl,
Side of the beds and the TV. So I am about to go live. Y'all, this is an emergency. I'm not even.
No, it ain't.
I don't got it. I need the help. I was trying not to be this dramatic, but it has literally come to this. So guys, please, I need you to get on the live. We need to get these funds. Like we have to, or we're going to be outside looking fucking crazy.
So y'all, I'm in the U-Haul. I got a U-Haul, right? We still gonna raise for the apartment, but I got some shit to say. So somebody dropped my location in the Reddit.
And the Reddit, drop my location in Reddit. Have somebody pull up on me.
Oh yeah, there's the whole Reddit thread started about her that's keeping everybody up to date on what's really going on so that people don't make false donations
I would be
or
confused,
donations to false
but I'm not
information.
confused. Because for some reason, bitches are obsessed with my whole life. Bitches cannot get enough of my whole life. And
I'm
y'all
obsessed,
think
Ariel.
because I post on this internet that I'm down, that I'm gonna be down forever. Y'all think y'all get wins every time this happens. No, baby, this is not a win. This is actually a pretty major setback for a pretty major comeback.
Girl, you gotta stop
It's
getting
pretty
set back
major.
though.
Look at the crust. Okay, I'm crust dust out. But I'm still gonna get my, and me and mine still gonna be good. So with that being said, I'm gonna see y'all later on live. We're still going to get this right. We're still going to move in. Y'all hoes don't know shit. Y'all think y'all know. Y'all don't know. Y'all know why y'all be saying people be begging on this app? Because y'all can't make no money on here, and it makes y'all so mad. It makes y'all so mad that y'all try and get in the way and stop somebody from making money. TikTok even has gifts for people to support their creator. And I even see bigger creators on this app talking about that's begging. Are you not making money from your platform? Why are you worried about how they getting their money? And you a creator yourself. Why are y'all worried about people having cash apps in their bios or dropping their cash app? What do you care for? What does it do for you? You think you better than somebody? Cause of what? Y'all still sad as fuck. All that attention y'all getting, y'all still be sad as fuck. Y'all say y'all got 9 to 5s and y'all make money. Why do y'all care how somebody's getting their money? Why do y'all care if somebody gets one?
Because it's the 9 to 5ers money. That's why people be caring. Like I keep saying, in this economy with the inflation so high and so crazy and stuff like that, and bills just being high, and most people being single parents or single in general, not having 2-income households, for them to take out of the kindness of their heart in their bank account and donate to you is a lot. And if they knew they were just doing it because you want to sit around and write rap lyrics all day and see if you're going to make it to the next level, they wouldn't be giving it to you. And some people are probably giving it and they don't even know what you do. They just see you come up so often and you're crying or begging so often. They're like, let me go ahead and give to this young single mother. They don't even know the back end of what you're talking about. But you're talking cold and you're talking heavy about how people are mad because they can't beg on here and make money. You know how quick this could be over? Do you know how quick this could be over? That's why you got to build something substantial for you. And you're not doing that. Every opportunity you keep on getting, you keep on dwindling away all that money that you making. And now you got this man on you.
App and ask for money. It does not affect your life. It's because you can't get on here and make no money. It's because you can't get on here and ask for no money. So don't sit up here and act like it's somebody else's fault and they're just they're not wrong for getting gifts. They're not wrong for asking for money. You know what's wrong? You being in their business to the point where it's upsetting you. Ew and boo. Y'all are lame. That's lame as fuck. Ew, they're getting money. Ew, they're begging. They're begging. Girl, boy, shut the fuck up. Mind your business. And you wouldn't be mad. Stop watching it and you won't be mad. Y'all are sorry as fuck. Shut up. Okay, update, guys. Update. I'm still in the U-Haul.
What's up, Italy Chopper?
Tomorrow. We have 16:55 left on the goal, y'all. 16:55. I done made a couple people upset. A lot of people are really mad. How y'all mad at me struggling? I'm crusty as fuck. Like, I'm crusty.
Girl, I did not know you had all them tattoos across your forehead, honey.
Crusty. Oh my God. But I still believe.
Why?
And
Homegirl, why you let your man play on your head like that? Like, I mean, like, literally play on your head. You should not have let him put them tattoos on your head. Girl, I ain't no damn canvas.
To make a way for me, like, I'm gonna get back on live and like maybe like the next 30 minutes to an hour. We're gonna finish out strong. This is our first apartment, guys.
Together. Together.
Truly ecstatic. And I know you guys say, you know, you gotta wait to tell your accomplishments and stuff like that, but in this case, and in my case, I just show you guys my life as it comes. And this is how it's coming to me, and this is how I'm giving it to y'all. And I'm truly appreciative for everyone who's given and everybody who's given me positive energy, because this experience has been a lot and it's been crazy as fuck, and it's only been one day. This is the second day, okay? And it's already been crazy as fuck. So I appreciate everybody who's been supporting me, y'all. We're gonna get it.
Girl, you are bold.
We're gonna get it, and
bold.
We gonna get through it. Gotta go through it to get through it. Life update. So number one, we're gonna talk about the positive things first. My community helped me raise 2 bands in 2 days. It's
Snaps and claps, ladies and gentlemen. Snaps and motherfucking claps. Because who's doing that? Thank you,
Oh,
Savages.
oh,
Two,
girl.
we were able to get our car out the fucking shop.
Our car, that ain't our car, that's your car. See? This is the problem with this man. He said, we gotta get our car out the shop. We gotta figure out how we gonna get our car out the shop. She's like, yeah, I guess we do gotta figure out how to get our car out the shop because I do need that car in order to have somewhere to live at. And he's like, man, if only we knew a way to make that money easy. I wish I had a platform as big as yours. I'd be on there all day trying to make the money that we need. And she's like, yeah, I guess I should get on there. I could see me just going ahead and making the money doing that. All right, I guess I'll get on there. That Jedi mind trick. I would have been done. Clock that. Okay, go ahead and get up on your TikTok and try to make the money back. Also, do you think that you could be a free agent tattoo person or a substitute tattoo technician? I don't know what they call them, but do you think you could be a floating tattoo employee so you can get a check? Do you think you can do that?
Our car is out the shop, guys. The car is out the fucking shop. And number 3, all ill was exposed. And that's not even all the ill, but majority of the ill that was surrounding me.
What was the ill?
Fucking exposed. So claps for the fucking positive thing.
What was the ill stuff? What?
Now let me tell you what these motherfuckers did. Because these motherfuckers is crazy as fuck. While we were on live, guys, somebody called the office that we were about to move into. Called the office, sent them our live, and sent them our TikTok pages. Told them that we are on TikTok live getting money. The lady from the office calls Javi and says, we are canceling your application. And hangs up the phone in his face. Hangs up in his face. And I would be mad. I truly,
Are you telling the truth?
Would be upset. I truly would be crying and sobbing and everything in between. But the way my God is set up, I don't think I'm going to hit the phone. And you know,
here we go with the God thing. Here we go with the Jesus thing. Here we go with the God is going to supply all of my needs. No need shall I worry. No need shall I be concerned about money. Because God, stop playing. You hear me? Stop playing.
I might not have an apartment. I might not have a regular job with stable income. I might not have any of the things that you guys have. But you know what I have? I have favor. I am favored. Highly favored. And I will take being highly favored over miserable any fucking day.
Yeah,
it
no,
does
that's
not
right.
bring me joy to see others go through something.
Girl, don't bring us joy either.
Makes y'all happy to see somebody go through something, and y'all are so out of pocket that y'all will go out of your way to make sure that someone goes through something because you are envious and you are jealous. And God,
mind you, they never showed the apartment complex name. They never said the leasing agent they were talking to. They never went on live while they were at the leasing office. None of that. The reason why I know that is because I went through the Reddit thread, and that Reddit thread had pretty much all documentation and information about them, including this incident. So what people have come to the conclusion of, and what leasing agents in her comment section were saying is, of course, apartment complex is going to turn down somebody who makes their money off of TikTok because it's not stable income. They're going to want a W-2 employee. Or if they do get someone who's like a 1099 or an entrepreneur, I think you have to show several years of being able to make what the rent is requiring, because it's like a more riskier tenant to have. That's common knowledge. That's common sense. So I could see them being like, oh, we were going to approve you guys because you guys do have the credit, but you don't have the month-to-month income to be able to actually live here and afford the utilities. That's not nobody calling in or sending them your TikTok lives. I don't even know how people would get an email address of a leasing agent, then send the TikTok. I don't even know how all of that would work for them to be able to say, nah, because we saw your guys' TikTok lives and we know y'all be getting money. How would they know that? How would they know that? Especially if it was somebody who's not into social media. How would they know that? How would they know that y'all was making money? They certainly couldn't call TikTok and be like, hey, can you send us their last 3 years of performances and finances? They can't do that. So even just using common sense on this part tells us this didn't happen. This didn't happen. You guys simply could not move to the apartment because you did not have steady employment. And that's it. That happens when you're taking this type of risk, when you're doing this type of thing, when you're like, I just want to be a rapper and an entrepreneur and I just want to fly by the seat of my pants and not have no stability. The reality says you have to have a W-2 job. You have to have some sort of capital or some sort of credit paired with capital in order to have a nice car, a nice house, all the stuff that you want. You can't just be like, I'm a TikToker and a rapper. I be making money. Like, that's not gonna work.
It up because that means that somebody knew that we were going to live in that complex, and there's no telling what y'all would have did if we moved into that bitch. And now y'all really can't tell me that what y'all do is for the better of Connor, because why would
What your kid got to do with it?
a place of living for us if you care about
Nobody
the child? Why would
sabotaged
you
you.
sabotage the place of living? It doesn't
No.
matter how the money was getting got. The money was getting got. But now our car's out the shop. We can go back to doing what we were doing. I honestly feel great. But you know what? You guys can celebrate your win because y'all ate that one little thing up. Y'all truly, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can't be fucked with because y'all ate that one little thing up. Y'all is crazy as fuck. But I think we're gonna be fine. So Savages, I'll see you on live in a little bit. I love you guys, and we gonna figure this out together like we have this whole entire weekend.
I don't even know what to say. Right before the live cut off, y'all heard that I was receiving a phone call from the office. I was nervous about picking it up for obvious reasons. So when I hand you guys over, I went to go call them back and went to voicemail a couple times, and then I got the phone call back from them within the same couple seconds. She got on the phone and said, Mr. Hart, we are canceling your application. And I said, why? Miss Dion, might as well know her name because everybody knows where it's at now.
No. Stick to your lies. So you throwing names and shit in there. You about to get off track. You got to be like, oh yeah, Dion, the leasing agent lady. No. Because they would have to know the name of the leasing agent. They'd have to know the name of the place in order to send anything.
She said, because I see you on TikTok, and this is illegal.
Why you so mad? Hey!
Speaking on us raising the rest of the funds to pay off the remaining amount for...
Imagine you a leasing agent, and they're like, how much is the deposit? And you like, it's going to be $700. How much is the first month rent? $1,400. Okay, so we just need to think of how we're going to come up with the rent, but we have came up with the $700 deposit. Well, I guess you got to come up with a different plan because you for damn sure ain't living here if you got to come up with the rent. I know I ain't getting next month's rent if you got to come up with the rent as soon as you come in. So you couldn't even lie. You couldn't even lie and figure out how to make like some fake check stuff, you couldn't figure out how to do nothing. Get a fake supervisor so they could call and verify your job. Hello? Yes, this is her. Absolutely. I would love to talk to you about Amanda. No, Amanda has been a STAR employee for several years now. Yeah, she started in April of 2027 and she worked until May of 2028. Absolutely. Yeah, never had a tardy day. Easy. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, thank you. Bye-bye. What? I'd have figured out a way to get in there. You understand me? But you're dealing with a man who don't know how to do nothing. You dealing with a man who don't know how to finagle nothing. You dealing with a liar. And we're also dealing with a made-up situation because you dummies went in there talking about, we got to raise the money for the rent. Raise it outside. Raise it outside my door. How about that?
I was lost for words. Didn't know what to say. I tried to reason with her and tell her that, ma'am, nothing illegal is going on. I told them I was completely transparent with them. I said I Uber. I gave them the receipts for my Ubering, and I told them that I received money from TikTok and everything else. I completely explained everything to them. I did not have to fake pay stubs, guys, because they were allowing me to give my bank statements and believe.
If you didn't have to fake pay stubs, that means your ass was in the wrong place. You can't go to no luxury apartment talking about, here's my Uber receipts. And here you go back, sir. Please go and see our sister property down in the hood, right across the street from Fish Shitty, right next to the pawn shop, please. But don't come up into this high-rise apartment with a balcony and ceiling to floor windows and amenities out the ass and a butler. Don't come into this establishment thinking that your Uber receipts and your TikTok checks are going to pay for this. Why would y'all go to a luxury place? See what I'm saying? Y'all ain't thinking.
or not, my bank statement showed that money comes in and out of my account all the time.
All the
I
time.
even told them that I was staying in hotels and
They in a
paying for
shelter?
U-Hauls that I could not afford, and I had to get the amount that I needed because it was more than I expected, and I was losing money every day to day. I explained all this to them, guys, all this to them, and I told her that I just spent too much money, and my community is helping me raise the money that I spent because I didn't have it. I even asked her, like y'all said, to see if I can just pay the deposit and my prorated amount. She said no, because after the 25th, there's apparently a rule that states that you have to pay the following month as well as the prorated amount and your deposit all in one.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what she thought was actually illegal, because she's probably never seen anything like that before. But I told them that I'm basically known and well known as a creative, as I have a platform, I have all these things, guys. I told her.
I love oh God, it's so stressful being so well known and such a creative and making so much money. It's so hard. Oh, I told her that, hey, I'm well known on the platforms, so don't worry about your money, babes, because my views, they go up. TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. And she told me that I can't pay just 5 days of rent. I can't pay just 5 days of rent. I have to pay the 5 days and next month. Yeah, idiot. You think they about to say, yeah, we're a hotel, just pay for these 5 days. Oh, you're going to be late on your first month of rent, so you'll have it by the 15th or the 20th of this month. Okay, that's not how that works. Why are you acting so confused? And if you guys are so well known and you're so popular, you're such a well-known creator, Javi, Javi, tattoo head, if you all these things, why don't you find you a private landlord for you and your girl? And why don't you do that? Since you're so well known, why don't you take that TikTok check and find you and your lady a place to stay? Why don't you do that?
In the midst of me explaining these things to her, she just banged on me. I ended the live because I thought that I could reconcile it by just shooting back over there, talking to her, explaining the situation, and I just panicked. I just panicked. B ended up having to calm me down and talk to me. And even Connor says that we're not supposed to be there, because
The fact that you could put a child in this position, and first of all, okay, so I already spoke to her. Let me speak to you. The fact that you as a man can put a child in this situation means that you are not a man. You're not a man. You're a child. You need to be at home with your mama. Or you need to be in some sort of volunteer program so they can teach you how to be a man. For a child to look at you and say, they said we're not supposed to be here, and you coming out dressed all nice, y'all keep getting tattoos, y'all keep on getting outfits, y'all keep on going to video shoots, and you got this little boy looking you in the face talking about he can't be somewhere, y'all can't be somewhere, and you okay with that? You okay with coming to live and talking to live, trying to get money off of live, and you got a kid looking at you? You ain't shit nigga. Like you ain't worth nothing. You the type of dude that all you can do is sleep with you with a condom, a plan B as a backup, and an IUD up inside of you because you're just a good time. You're not nobody substantial. You're not nobody to build nothing with. You're somebody who runs your credit down, runs your priorities through the ground because the goal becomes you because you're so needy. I ain't got time for that. Hell no.
it's clear that somebody knows we were there, even though we gave no impression. And it's obvious that when I showed the screenshots to you guys to try to prove, to collect the funds, somebody recognized them, and that's how they found out where we were at.
He trying not to laugh. He a
It was
lie.
the same person who doxed us the first time.
You
and
a
it's
lie.
just-
Yeah, keep trying not to laugh. With
People were trying to say it was never real and it was all about the car. Everyone knows that we tried to raise for the car first in front of everybody, and it was not working. And we got approved for the apartment and started raising for the apartment. If you were in the lives, you know what it is. If you're new, then I don't know what to tell you. We literally did it in front of everyone. I already paid the holding fee. I already set up the renter's insurance. I already set up Georgia Power. I already set up the gas. I already did all these things, guys. Yes, they did allow me to do all these things before.
Of course they allow you to do that. You know why? Because most of the time apartment complexes will be like, yeah, we'll approve you. But if you have something on your utility, like if you owe a utility bill prior to moving in there, they'll have you pay off that utility bill and make sure You can get power at this location, at this address. Does that mean that you're necessarily going to be living there? Absolutely not. That just is them making sure that you could afford and that you ain't got no past due for your unit. Or else you won't be able to get the power turned on in your unit in your name, which is going to go back to the apartment complex. And ain't no way in hell, if the amenities ain't included, that they're going to be paying your power bill. They're not going to do that. So you got to be able to get it in your name. So yeah, they'll let you do all that. You can even get renter's insurance at an apartment you don't stay at, because all they need is the address. They don't need to be like, oh, send us a key, send us verification that you inside of the. They don't need none of that. They're like, can we have your money? Is this your address? I hope so, because this is what we insuring. Here's the policy number. Have a good day. You can, of course, you can do all of this stuff. Who do you think you lying to? Who do you think you fooling?
Paying the full amount. They literally took our apartment from us.
No, they
real quick, because I don't even got time for this. The reason why people are really mad is because I came on this app. I said I need help. I said I did not want to work no job. I'm good on it. I want to go further in my career. I do not have time to give my time to no 9 to 5. And everyone.
What makes you above giving your time to a 9 to 5? What makes you above that? Because you feel you have a talent? I ain't trying to say you don't got no talent, but something's not cohesive enough because you did not win the T-Pain competition. So that means you're still in progress. You're still working. You ain't performing sold out shows. You ain't selling no records. You ain't doing none of that. So why would you continue to chase this dream with no job, knowing that you're a single mom and knowing in your heart of hearts, you can't depend on that man. You know deep down, you cannot depend on that man. So why would you do it?
Basically said, okay. They said, okay. So every time I get on here, somebody is trying to destroy my image and
girl,
say
she
that I
lying
am
to us.
scamming. Y'all, how am I scamming if I'm telling people exactly what I need it for? I've been honest since I came on this app. When I came on this app, I said, I need help. I ain't got it. Everyone has said, okay. I said, I do not want to work a job. I am a rapper. Everyone said, okay. Now I'm scamming. How am I scamming?
What y'all think? Do y'all feel like she's scamming? Because I do.
Do y'all see me with a big ass house by a lake with a big ass, nice ass Benz or something? No, I only ask for what I need and then I go about my day and I make the rest of my money myself. So I like the envy and jealousy is obvious. It's obvious why you guys are mad.
Girl, I wish you and me and you could just be like, hey, I just want to ask for what I need. I just need about $2,000 to make the rest of my bills this month. If y'all can go ahead and give me that, thank you. I'll make the remaining money that I gotta make. But if y'all can go ahead and donate that to me, that'd be great. We all wish that America worked like that. We all wish that life worked like that, but it don't. Unfortunately, it does not, and it feels like a scam when she came on here acting like she was in need, acting like she needed help, acting like she was really trying to change her life. She been on this trend, been doing this begging thing, been trying to make it, and it ain't happened. So at some point, you have to say, okay, well, maybe it's not my season to make it, and it's my season to go and get a job.
Can't do nothing about that. And now I just seen 2 other creators go on their platform saying that they need their rent money in a day or a week. Like, let people do what they want to do with their platforms, bro. Just let people be. And y'all can say all day, we don't want to watch it, we don't want to see it, but y'all tune in every time. And y'all can't be mad at what people do with their platform. Y'all cannot be upset at that shit. I don't care. Like, listen, and I still need help. And I'm still going to get the help I need because I plan on doing what the fuck I said I was going to do in the first place, bro. I plan on doing it. So y'all just gonna have to feel some type of way, bro. I'm done with it. I am not no motherfucking scammer. If I was scamming, I would have way more than I have right now. Do y'all understand? Are y'all understanding? Like, let's cut this shit. Hi guys, it's your favorite crazy person. Listen.
You read it right. Let's do 5,000 in 30 minutes. $5,000. I don't know if she thought yelling at her. Well, this is a theme amongst a lot of TikTokers who beg. They will yell at their audience, degrade their audience verbally, talk all crazy to them, only to turn around and ask them for help. And it's like, why are y'all yelling at us? And the people who be donating, why do they be donating? Like, y'all must like just getting yelled at and abused. That's just weird.
I want to try something. Remember how I said I needed 2,600 in an hour and 30 minutes? Now I need 5,000 in 30 minutes. Let me tell you why. The trolls got my home taken. I'm going to keep saying it so you guys can keep knowing. The trolls got my home taken. Yesterday, I raised funds for my hotel room. The cash app that I was using, they reported it.
Because you can go to work.
I have to raise for my room all over again. And listen, I know that you guys think that I should get a 9 to 5. I understand. But even if I wanted to get a 9 to 5, I can't now because guess what? I don't have a stable place to live like I planned on. And I know
You don't need no address to go to work.
I know that asking for $5,000 in 30 minutes is insane, but closed mouths don't get fed. So we're going to try this. Okay, I think we should try it, see if it works, see how it goes. You feel me? And just send me some prayers and wish me luck because there's something good gonna come out.
Could you do this? Could you do this? Tell me in the comments right now if you could do this, because I'm gonna tell you, I can't. I couldn't. I would much rather hustle it out, man. Hustle it out, figure it out. Get a job, get 2 jobs, get whatever jobs I could get. At one point, I was working at Scooter's Coffee, and I was working at Dollar General, and I was working a overnight remote chat position. Wasn't making really nothing at any of the jobs, but all of them combined together, I was able to like get on my feet and establish some things I needed to establish or whatever, right? And I just knew that I had to work these jobs, and I wasn't getting like no help or anything. I just knew I had to go to work. I feel like people get annoyed with people like this because it's like, you have the same able body that I have. Why shouldn't you have to work? Why should you have it easier than me when I got to get out here and get it? Why can't you do the same thing?
This, whether I get it or not, let's just try. Can we all try as a unit? Can we admit that the trolls don't want any good for me? Once again, can we just try something? Can we just uplift? Because just like you guys are tired, I'm tired. Okay, I see y'all on.
Yes, exactly what we said. We need $5,000.
We need $5,000.
For the house! We need $5,000.
And 50,000 hand hearts.
50,000 hand hearts.
This is to put an end to the room goal. For good.
For good.
For good.
We're tired, y'all.
It's over. Y'all are tired. We are tired.
We're gonna get a fresh start from this.
Connor's gonna get a fresh start.
Like, everybody's gonna get a fresh start. All we've been looking and asking for is a fresh start, a clean slate, and this will do that for us.
It has now been 2 whole.
Another frustration. It's unfair to me for them to say they want to get this fresh start, because did anybody help you get a fresh start when you needed one? You know, and for some people in the comments who might have had some help, who was able to, you know, get on their feet and have the help that they needed. Yeah, I celebrate you because I ain't have that. But how dare y'all sit up here and ask us to give y'all a fresh start?
Months since we lost our apartment, and we thank the gang and everybody who's been holding us down and keeping
2
us going
months
through this whole entire time, man. For real.
We love you guys.
We love y'all. But now it is serious, y'all. It is time to lock in.
We're getting down to business.
We're getting down to business. This is the goal. This is what we're supposed to do. This is what this is for. And for all
You better
y'all
get out there and sell some
like, how you
ass.
gonna do this? How you gonna do that? How you gonna blah, 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 blah.
You need to sell itself, and you need to go script.
So we're gonna drop our shit to the gang and everybody who wants to see us in the new crib.
In the
and help us
caption.
reach the goal. We dropping it in the caption, all right, gang? We up out of here. We gonna catch y'all on the live.
$6 make it holla.
Now, she allegedly had gotten arrested. Now, when she got arrested, the story pivoted. Now it wasn't money for the house. Now they needed money because she didn't got arrested. Okay?
Like bitches out there plotting and scheming. Yeah, that shit not gonna fly. Just got the update on B to all the savages. Y'all already know what time it is. They just told us that her bond is $1,400. It's not for whatever you guys think.
Wow, how ironic. Her bond is $1,400, and that's about how much money y'all needed.
It is actually for something else, and it's going to be handled. We cannot bail bonds for some apparent reason. We have to pay the total amount in full. We're raising that shit today. Savages, if there's any time to come together.
Funny thing, I've gone to weekend jail time or 2, and you can bond out with less than what they say a bond is. All you need is a 10% fee, and it's crazy. Oh, she can't do this, she can't do that. I done had several warrants and was still able to bond out on certain ones, and just had to set up court dates for the other ones as long as I had a bail bondsman. Like, you can always get a bail bondsman. There's really no situation that I could think of. Let me know in the comments if I'm tripping. But there's really no situation that I could think of to where you can't get a bail bondsman. So I don't know what he talking about. To me, how he explaining it, this is another scam.
Together and rally for B. It is now. It is right fucking now to show that you are a true savage and you ride with your girl. Do not let these bitches out here sit here and talk all that shit. Get in the field, and we're going to be on the live raising for everything that we need to get B out and make sure we got everything we need till she gets out. Fuck Mikachu. Fuck that Discord. Fuck that Reddit. And fuck that bitch that keep calling herself my sister. I have no siblings. B is the only family that I have. That is my fucking family. Connor is my fucking family. So gang, we're going to take care and ride for our fucking family. And I'll catch y'all on the live.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all how I got arrested. Javi had resolved the situation. Everybody was Gucci, and a cop comes over me and says, "Can I come talk to them for a second?" I said, "Of course." I leave the air conditioner on in the car. I leave Connor in the car. Javi gave them back their bike, so Javi's on his way walking back to the car.
Her man stole someone's bike. That's why the police were there. Didn't I tell you he was bad for her? Didn't I tell you he was somebody who just ruins lives, brings you down? Why would you be stealing a bike? And especially, let's just keep going.
Get over there. The officer asked me, "Do I want some water?" Because it was hot outside. I say yes. As soon as I put my lips to the cup, they slapped a cuff on me. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm asking them, I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Why am I getting arrested? They not telling me anything. Then after I asked like several times, they tell me I got a warrant. I'm confused. I'm not no criminal. The last thing I did was in 2019. I went to court for it. I handled it. I stole candy from Walmart. Petty theft. And I've had mad background checks and that shit has not popped up. So I was just so confused. But
how much you want to bet? She has traffic violations, a suspended license. Because you know what cars also do? They cost. They cost for you to either have insurance, to have the right tags, or if you get into an accident or something like that, they're going to want your insurance. They're going to want you to pay for it. Or if you're speeding, or if he's speeding in your car, you're going to end up getting some sort of ticket. Like, there's so many opportunities for you to get a ticket. There's so many opportunities for her to get a ticket. I don't want y'all to think I'm talking to y'all because I'm not talking to y'all. I just have a habit of talking like I'm talking to the person and y'all just like listening to us, but then y'all also chiming in because y'all trying to talk directly to the person too. Anyway, there's so many reasons why she would have some warrants. And I'm pretty sure it's not what they trying to paint it out to be, like they on some Bonnie and Clyde shit and like all of a sudden they got pulled over and she was drinking water and all of a sudden the officer slapped a cup on her and she's like, "Hey, what am I doing here?" And they're like, "Hey, we heard that you had that bank heist out of Paris and we don't like it, so we're about to take you to jail." All that didn't happen like that.
It's the fact that I got tricked into being arrested.
You can't get tricked.
I was about to run or something. My kid's in the car. The issue had already been resolved at hand. Like, what the fuck do y'all need to trick?
You putting your
Why
kid
not just
through
tell
it?
me I got a warrant so that I can warn my son, let my partner know, and then walk to y'all like civilized as fuck? Why do y'all have to? Why did she give me a cup of water, and somebody else slapped a cuff on my hand? And honestly, I didn't realize that that's what happened until I got back. Like, I was sitting talking to Javi, and I'm telling him what happened. I'm like, yeah, so she offered me a cup of water. They slapped the wrist on my hand. Javi looks at me, and I look at him, and I go, no, the fuck they did not. And I know about Cobb, but I never had an experience in Cobb.
And for what I understand, let me know in the comments if you know, but for what I understand, with Cobb County, they'll arrest you for anything, even the slightest offense. So if you already had something on you like a warrant, I'm not surprised that they would turn around and arrest you.
So having that experience in Cobb, and then they're saying, like, Connor's over there basically almost having an asthma attack because he sees his mom in cuffs. So I asked him, I said, "Can I go speak to my son real quick? Because y'all are just cuffing me and he does not know what's going on. He's crying, he's hysterical, da-da-da." They gonna say, "Nah, you don't want your son to see you like this." I said, "See me like this? He ain't never seen me like this. We have never been through anything like this." So saying see me like this is like literally batshit crazy. Mm-hmm. Then I calmed down. After the fact, I realized, I'm like, bro, this ain't even nothing for real. I'm gonna just go, whatever. I tell Javi, I said, it's gonna be okay. Please calm Connor down. Take care of Connor. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. Once we get to the car, he's like, "Well, do you got some on you?" I was like, "No, I don't got none on me." He was like, "Well, I'm just asking because that will be another charge." I'm like, bro, what?
Girl, they have to ask those questions. Stop acting stupid. Stop acting like you don't know these things. Well, you know.
Y'all on, like, I'm going to jail on a Monday for no reason. And that's what, and that, like,
I don't know why she like she'll
I'm
know.
tired. My life is crazy. Like, I kid you not. My life is so crazy. Like, the whole experience was just bad. And what's fucked up about it is that they banned Connor and we're regulars at that place. We have been going and taking Connor to that trampoline park for over a year, if not just a year. But he's a regular. Literally, one of the employees just gave him a free jump pass before this incident, gave him a free jump pass and told us that we need to sign him up for a membership because he comes so much. Now it's this whole...
There's a total, like, part left out of her story about why the police got called to this place. It sounds like they were at a trampoline park with her son. What was going on to where the police were called to this place where it was her man, and her child? Then it came out, like I said in the Reddit thread, that he had stole someone's bike. Why would you steal a bike at a trampoline park? Which lets me know you guys are probably in like a more upscale spot. Why would, girl, if that was my man, I would be like, do not be touching other people's stuff. Do not be messing with other people's stuff. No, we're here to play. We're here to have a good time. Then we're leaving out of here. I don't know why she didn't regulate him. She didn't like, I don't want to say control him, but she had the power. She had the power to be able to make sure that they weren't getting into the situations that they was getting into. Also, I feel like God was sitting her down. If she talking about God and talking about how God is so involved in her life and God is telling her this and that and she's favored by God, God probably sat her down to say, you need to stop doing the stuff that you're doing.
Thing and like it's just the way they're trying to portray it, like we're making shit up. We're not making nothing up. Like, and if that's the case, then somebody need to pull some footage or something, because we have footage. Where y'all footage at? Shit crazy.
Nobody has given a fuck. Nobody has cared. I've went through traumatic experience after traumatic experience after traumatic experience. So for those who are saying or asking like, what's wrong, why haven't you? I'm traumatized. I'm just simply traumatized.
Now she's
I've made
traumatized.
everything about me on my page because I've simply tried to protect my son from these people. And for some reason, everyone, or it feels like everyone is saying, because you ask for help on the internet, this behavior is okay and it's warranted, when it's not. It's never been okay. It should never be okay to stalk and harass someone because you dislike what they do with their life on the internet. And as of a week ago, we just went through another traumatic experience with a trampoline park and police. So I have been taking this time to figure out who is really my audience.
This was also posted. This is like, okay, so now we're at the end of her story. We're up to date. She is not getting as much help as she was getting last year when she was first online asking for help and stuff. She ain't getting nearly the amount of support. In fact, people are in her comment section being like, girl, just go get a job. Your man need to go get a job. Y'all need to go get jobs at this point, because there's no reason why y'all need to keep coming on this app begging and asking people for help. And although she's trying to spin it as if she's been getting stalked and everything, they never show where they're at. They never show more than just like a close in on them. They always are in these kind of foresty areas. And what do we learn from the homeless dude or the houseless dude? What we learn from him? They probably doing that because they really making money and they in back of their apartments and stuff. And since they already making money off of it, they just use the wilderness as their background. I feel like that's what she could be doing too. And I feel like they're trying to get back into the sympathetic, oh, you're going through so much. Who is stalking you? Who's making life hard for you? They're trying to get that sympathy back, and it ain't gonna work. I'm sorry, girl. It is not gonna work for you.
And where is it that I'm going to be that I am going to be loved? Because I do not feel loved here. And I'm not speaking about my savages. My savages have helped me up. And
You got to start with
my savages fuck with me. I fuck with my savages. I'm speaking in general though, because this thing that's going on, no one has spoke up for us. No one has said, guys, it's not okay that their family is being harassed. It's not okay that their family is being stalked, that they're looking for their location, that they're pulling up. When I was in jail, they were calling the jail to see what time I would be released. Honestly, I say all this to say,
Krishan Rock, I could believe. Her, I can't believe. What do you think? I feel like her, I can't believe that people were calling the jail. No, I can't believe that people were calling the police and be like, hey, police people, could you please go and find this lady? She's real reckless on TikTok. I don't think that that's happening.
we are seeking legal representation.
Against
I will
who?
no longer be fighting the good fight with these people. I will not. It was a legal matter from the jump. We are seeking legal representation for not only this situation, but the trampoline park. There is a link in my bio for us to get the justice
Always
that we
a link in the
deserve
bio.
and get away
Yeah.
from these crazy ass people.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to do anything for me, if you guys miss me and love me like I love you guys, please either share the link in my bio send funds to CA, whatever. But we need legal representation. This has gone on long enough, guys. I am
This another ploy.
tired.
This another ploy to get money. This is another ploy because you need a legal representation to sue who for what? To hold who responsible for what? To do what with who are we suing? Cobb County for arresting you for having a warrant? Who are we suing? The trampoline park for calling the police? If we run the footage, what did the police call the cops for that your man was doing? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's a scheme.
Want us to get back to a life
This is a
of
scheme.
not worrying about being stalked and harassed and truly ascending and flourishing.
Let me tell you something. Don't nothing come to a dreamer but sleep. So they got to get their ass out there and get to work. Get a job. Okay? Go sitting through some clinical trials. Take your ass down to the call center. Get some business about you. Okay? Don't just be out here doing stuff. You understand me? Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments. I have been the Just Case and Brand. I am so glad and so thankful that you tuned in. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you catch me each and every single time I come on, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.